Alright guys, picking up where we left off. This could possibly be a fairly short video, but hey. If we push play on this game that we're working on here, we have a balloon trying to float down the path, and if I put my mouse inside of it, I can click it and it will disappear. I popped it. Now, earlier we made an animation under the green balloon for popping. So if I push play here, the balloon can pop. But we're not actually playing this this animation yet. I want to play this animation that I just created anytime I pop the balloon when I click inside of it. Okay, let's work on that. Let's go to our script here, and line 6 tells us that on ready we want it to play the float animation. Okay, so we can do something similar like this whenever we pop the balloon. Well, where do we actually pop the balloon? Ooh, I need to get rid of this code. What was I thinking? Let's get rid of that. Where do we actually pop the balloon? Well, we pop this balloon right here in the process function. So after the balloon gets popped, so let's see what happens. It says, is popper true? Did we click the pop button? And then if we did all of those things, then this will destroy the balloon. Well, before the balloon gets all the way destroyed, we want to play a new animation. So let's add a new animation here. So I'm going to do $sprite, and you'll see that the computer's filling it in for me. I want to access the animation player, and I want to do the play function here. So I want it to play something, and then it also will try to auto fill in which animation. And last time we did this, we only had one. Now we have two. We're going to want to play the pop animation, and I'm going to close the parenthesis. So cool. Let's go ahead and play this animation. Let's see what it looks like when we pop the balloon. I'm going to go to my level 1, and I'm going to hit the play scene button here. Let's see this animation. Oh, no animation. Computers can do things very, very quickly. So what's happening is as soon as we click the balloon to pop it, it says play the animation, and then immediately destroys the balloon. So we don't ever give the animation player any time to actually play this animation. So we need to stop and wait for a little bit of time. I'm going to put my we need to stop and wait for a little bit of time so we can actually play that pop animation. So right here, this plays the pop animation, but we're going to need to wait. So we could like add a timer in and force it to wait, but there's a really good feature already available to us, and it's called yield. You can think of this like a yield sign. Oops. And you see that it's red. It's a built-in thing for this. It's a built-in function for us here. Yield. We want to yield some time. We want to yield. So if you do an open parenthesis here, we want to yield some time to the animation player. So right here, we want to yield until the animation player. And okay, so it auto-filled this part in. The next part that comes after this is a comma, and then you'll see it'll give you some other things you can wait for. So we want to wait until the animation has completed its completed playing. So I'm going to select animation finished, and then I'm going to close my parenthesis here. Started with this parenthesis, ending with that one. So we are giving our animation some time to play. We're giving the sprite animation player some time, and then when it's done, it'll tell us, hey, I'm done, and then it will continue on this line and do the next thing. So this gives us some time to play the animation. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if this fixes our issue. I'm going to play my game and click. Boom. That balloon is gone. Alright. So hopefully you guys were able to get this working. I encourage you to maybe make some extra pop animations for yourself. Because it would be really cool if you had some balloons that explode, some that melt, some that like disintegrate. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. So you could come here to this animation player button, click it, and make a new animation, and make one for the balloon melting, or the balloon getting squashed, or the balloon disintegrating, or just pretty much whatever. But if you don't make that animation, you won't be able to use it. Alright, so I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next video.